What is up, guys? I know it's been a while since I updated you guys or put out a video. I just wanted to show you guys what my SC300 looks like, the red one, through video, since I only posted in pictures most of the time. So let me show you guys my SC300. So this is the red SC300. The fitment is looking perfect to me, at least. It's got full KBD body kit. It's got the Tesla wheels. This thing is actually a really clean chassis. And as you know, with these cars, it's kind of really hard to find a clean interior. Whether it's black or tan, it doesn't matter. They're usually cracking most of the time. This interior is pretty clean. If you take a look at it, like the seats aren't even cracked. The dash is not cracked. It's got a little things that aren't perfect, like this right here. That U-brake boot is ripped. The steering wheel is kind of peeling, but other than that, this thing is pretty cherry. So this is that red SC300. Hope you guys like to walk around on this thing. And I also wanted to update you guys on the black SC300. I know that it's been a while since I updated you. There's a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about. The wheels that were on it. It's got like a deep dish. I know they're not real wheels. They're like Boss wheels, but I kind of like those wheels, so I took them off of the black SC300. I'm going to keep those for my black IS300 build. And I want to show you guys what wheels I put on the SC300, what other things that I did to it, since I haven't posted in a while for it. But it's I am continuously working on it as much as I can, since I still have a full-time job. But let me show you guys the update, and I'll give you guys information of what I've been doing for the past few days and week and a half. So here it is, black SC300. As you can see, I took the front fenders off, took the wheels off, took the side skirts off, and I got these wheels instead for it. I know it looks a little different. It doesn't look as cool right now just because the body kit's not on. And I raised the front because it was just rubbing so crazy, and I just didn't want to mess up the front bumper as well. So the things that I've changed so far is the wheels. As you can see, I put these wheels on. These are 18-inch still, so I kept it the same size. And I actually put these gangster ass, I don't know what you call these mirrors, GT race mirrors. It doesn't look super cool, but the SC300 mirrors, the OEM ones, were just junk already, so I ended up just buying these guys and slapping them on. I purchased these things on eBay. And also with the rear tail lights, if you know, these cars, they have like white and orange lens. I ended up painting him a VHT red paint for the lens. I thought it would look just cleaner, all red, and it actually does. I like the look of it. Another thing that I have to do to this car is put the rear lip on the bumper. I still need to sand it, clean it, primer it, and then paint it. So I'm gonna end up doing that today. What else can I show you guys? Let me show you guys the inside of this car. I ended up painting mostly everything black on the inside so that it's all one color. So if you look at it, it's mostly black. And I got the other bride seat mounted on the passenger side. And as you can see, the inside of the car, the SC, is black now, so it's a lot cleaner. I'm also painting this dash black as well, including all the other pieces. I'll probably leave this guy right here and this and that, the color it is, but most of it is going to be black. And I'm going to put some race harness on them that will make it pop. And this cage right here, I'm going to be painting this thing gray because it just looks bad and little things on this car bothers me. So I'm going to make it look so much nicer so that this car can be super close to finished. So let me show you the rear lip that I'm going to put on it, and then we'll go from there. Also, these wheels, I've been letting these wheels sit for so long. These are my 17-inch track lights. I've been meaning to paint these white like the other pairs that I painted white on the other videos that I posted up, but I just haven't had the time to paint these, and they were not on my priority list. So I'm gonna primer these things today and paint them white and actually clear them. And I have my MB battles up here as well. The compressor here at my work isn't operating completely well, so I wasn't able to cheetah blast these things so that it can mount, since they're super not super stretched, but they are stretched. So I'm gonna blast these things today. Maybe I'll show you guys a video of me blasting these so that they can seat. And these are the two wheels that I'm going to be working on my to-do list today. And this is the lip that's going on the black SC300. It needs a little work. It's brand new, but when it comes packaged in the box, they literally fold this thing, and you gotta let it sit outside in the sun so that it can form on its own again, which it actually does, but not completely. If you look at this, it's like folded back, so I'm going to use a heat gun to actually bend that back, and then I'll be able to primer this thing today. Instead of a dual exhaust exit, I went with a single. So, but if you wanted to cut another one out, it's actually got a cutout so that you can have a guide to cut it. But I got the single one because I'm only going to run single. Like I said in my old videos, I wanted to run a single exit, which it was already, but what I meant is that I only wanted to see one hole for an exhaust. And as you can see on my black SC300, you can see the bumper is dual tips. So that's how it came from factory. So when I slap my rear lip on this thing, it's gonna have only one hole for a single exhaust exit. So I'm gonna prep that today. I'm gonna primer this thing and then let it sit for a few days, and then I'm gonna sand it and then actually paint it and clear coat. And these are the fenders. I had one of my boys, Michael, he's in the body shop side at my work. I had him do body work on the metal fenders, since these have been already rolled out well enough so that I can clear the wheels. So he's done doing the body work side on this thing. So now, and he also primered it. He did a freaking great job. If you look at it, it's one smooth surface. I hate doing body work, so I'd rather pay someone to do it, and he does a great job. So I'm gonna sand this, I'm gonna primer it, and then during the next few days I'm gonna be laying black base and clear coating this and that. So stick around, guys. So that's a quick update on both my cars, on what I've been doing. I've been just super busy and tired. I just want to get things done. So hope you guys like this video. I'm going to be putting out more videos and pictures, so stick around. I love you guys. Thank you for always watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. So as you can see, I didn't make a video to show you guys that I was primering these wheels, but they look so much nicer now. I primered them, I sprayed them, and I cleared them. Now I'm just letting it bake in the sun so that it can dry most of the way. I already aired up the tires, So it's already seated on the bead, and I'm just gonna let this thing sit for a week, and this thing is ready to be slapped on the car. And also, I wanted to show you guys the fenders. I finally primered them. Tomorrow, I'm gonna let them bake in the sun, probably for a whole day, so that it's fully cured and dry. It should be dry already, probably by the end of tonight. But I'm gonna let it dry anyways tomorrow, so that when it comes time to painting it, the base and clear doesn't react to this primer, which I don't think is gonna happen, but I just don't want to take a chance like I did last time. But the fenders are primered, so I'm getting super close. Super windy outside, so I just brought the red SC300. It's kind of cloudy too, so I didn't want it to rain on the car. I don't know how many times I washed this car, and then it rained the same night or the next day. And here's the black SC300. The next one I'm going to start on right now is going to be the cage. I'm going to take these two bucket seats out so that I can prep this cage to be painted gray. And I should be finished by today. Should be finished painting this cage today. So hope you guys are excited as much as I am. Cool thing about this bucket seat, I made brackets for it, and it actually has sliders. I actually used Prius sliders on this thing. I just modified them, and they actually go forward and back. Same thing with that one. I actually had to make a seat bracket too. Same thing out of Prius. Excuse me. I made a Prius bracket for both of these bride seats, and they both slide, because the previous one on the driver's seat, it was, I don't know what it came out of, but I'm guessing it was an OEM stock SC300 slider and bracket. And if you know the seat rails for them, they are actually powered seats, so you had to pretty much use an impact and a 10mm to move the sliders forward and back so that you can get it to move. But I actually built these, not completely, but I modified these Prius sliders and made brackets for it. So now this thing is pretty much sturdy and safe. Same thing on the other side, and they both slide in and out, so I won't have that problem anymore. I'm using an impact just to slide in and out. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get to this cage. I'm gonna sand it, prep it, mask everything, and then I'm gonna start painting this thing gray. So stick around, guys. I want to show you what this thing looks like when it's finished. I'll probably be extremely tired, but it's all right. It's worth it. Hope you guys are excited. So these are the bucket seats that came out of the black SC300. I took them out. I didn't take a video, but I already masked up the whole car. I'm supposed to be painting it gray, but I can't seem to find my gray paint. So I just went ahead and just painted it white instead. This thing is actually starting to look super nice. I'm so curious and excited to see how it's gonna look when the seats are in, when the masking tape and plastic is all out. I still need to get in the back side so that I can spray those. But for the most part, most of it's already done. I'm getting closer to finishing it. As you can see, the dash is still tan. I ran out of paint the other day when I was painting it, and the paint should be coming in this Tuesday. But I'm on my first coat of white paint, and it's looking pretty nice. Need to do the second coat, third coat, and then I'm going to add some clear to it, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, I just want to show you guys that I'm actually done painting the cage. It's primered, painted, and clear coated. And I already went ahead and put the seats back in. This thing looks so good. The video doesn't really look too great, but in person it looks really good. So the cage is now white. The seats are in. I have a few more things left to do on this car, and then it should be done. Just need to paint the fenders, mount the fenders back on, side skirts. Still need to primer the rear lip. I'll do that tonight before I leave. And then I'm going to be putting this wiper cowl back on. And then after that, after it's all put back together, I'm going to detail this thing. And I'm going to make sure to take a whole bunch of pictures and videos for you guys so that you can see how this thing looks. Again, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like this video and the update on the black SC300 and the red one. I hope you guys continue to watch my videos. I have a lot of plans for the future for my cars, for you guys, and I can't wait to get back to drifting. I can't wait to share all the news with you on my other builds and future stuff at the track and future period. You guys will know, just keep watching. And like I said, thank you guys again for watching. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Peace.